Hey. Well, I'm excited about the opportunity to finally give these news to you. Forgive my makeup, guys. I've been out all day. I have a conference that I'm going to be going to on tomorrow morning, and so I had to do a lot of running. With that being said, I just wanted to come out and finally release to you Life University. Life University. So what is Life University? It's kind of like a blend between coaching and mentorship, but not so much. It depends on which package you get. So I want to talk to you guys about the different packages. Life University, I'm going to have a total of 24 teachings. They range in length from 30 minutes to 2 hours long. The majority of them are over an hour long. Right now I have a total of 15 uploaded, and I'm going to be doing 9 more, of course, and I may even throw some more in there. But there's going to be a total package, or a total, you're going to have an access to a library of 24 teachings that are not public for anybody else to access. 24 teachings that you can listen to, you can glean from. These teachings range from relationship teachings to demonology. It is going to absolutely blow your mind. I'm also planning to throw something in there for those of you, who maybe want to launch a business or write a book or something like that. So Life University is all about life. It's about making your life better. It's about changing your mind. It's about changing your life. I'm super excited about it. So let me tell you about the packages, because I don't want to make this a really long audio, because I know that some of you may be like, listen, get to the point. So we have the Silver Access package. The Silver Access package is basically you have access to the classroom. That means you can go up in there and you can see all the teachings. You can listen to all the audio messages. That's it. That one's $19.95. That is a year's worth of teaching. Well, it's actually 2 years worth of teaching. What you'll be doing is logging into the classroom, listening to the messages, and every once in a while I'll tell you guys, hey, listen, your homework is to take from this message, talk about what you learned from this message. Maybe you may write something out, or you may be able to come on the conference line with your sisters in Christ to talk about what you learned, what you took from those teachings. And so that's about it for that particular package. Then we have a gold package. The gold package is going to give you access to the entire library of 24 messages. Plus, you're going to have access to our message board. You're going to have access to the message board where you'll be able to talk to me and your other sisters every single day. Whenever you have a question, you'll be able to post up your question to the message board. You'll be able to communicate. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to talk to you guys. And you'll also have access to one premium conference. Now, I want to talk to you guys about 3 conferences that I'm going to be launching within the next couple of months. The first one is Marriage Prep University 2019. I'm excited. You have no idea because I just think it gets better and better and better. And next one, I'm going to do a conference. I don't have the title for it yet, but this one is going to be for those of you who want to launch a business, write a book. My goal is to really pull it out of you. That's my goal, is to pull it out of you, and even for you to have fruit by the time you come out of that classroom. I don't have a title for that one yet, but that's going to be available. And then the other conference I have is Soul Management. I cannot tell you how excited I am about Soul Management Conference. Now, that's not the name of it, the official name, but that is what it's about. It's about managing your mind, your will, and your emotions. I'm going to teach you how to manage or master yourself. This is something that God has been doing with me for the last few years. And I'm going to tell you something. It has absolutely blown my mind and just threw my life all over the place, because I started learning things about myself that I literally never knew. I was able to piece together things from my childhood. I was able to start to understand why I withdraw from certain people, why I'm drawn to certain people. I learned a lot about myself over the last couple of years, where God just teaching me how to manage my soul. So I want to teach you how to do the same. We're going to be dealing with the mind in this class. We're going to be dealing with different things that you're prone to. I'm going to get to know you a little bit more in this class, because I want to know what you're prone to. I want to know what you think. I want to know what you are drawn to, what you are repelled by. I want to help you to better understand your soul. So those are the 3 classes. Now, Life University Gold. Gold gives you access to one of those classes. You'll have access to all 24 audio messages, access to the message board, and you'll get to choose between one of those 3 classes. You'll get to choose between one of those 3 classes. That one is $49.99. Now that's a steal, guys. That one is $49.99. Don't miss out on that. Listen, don't miss out on that. The next one is platinum. No. Yeah, okay. The next one is platinum. And the platinum one gives you access to everything above, which is the complete library. You get access to 2 conferences. So of those 3 I mentioned, you get access to 2 conferences. And you're going to also have access to an all-night slumber party. And that is when I come on the line. Some of you have been on the slumber party line with me before. I come on the line. We typically come on about 10 o'clock and we just talk. We talk about just about everything. We may even break out into deliverance. We don't know how that's going to go. We just come onto the line. You ask your questions. And we're just open. We just talk. And so that's going to be super exciting. That particular one is $99. That covers you for the entire year. The $19 covers you for the entire year. The $49 class, that covers you for the entire year. And the $99 class covers you for the entire year. And then the final one is Diamond Access. Diamond Access. That gives you access to everything I've mentioned above, including all of the conferences, a one-on-one 1-hour coaching call with me, and then of course I'm going to throw in a surprise with that as well. That one is $199. That one is $199. I may even be giving a discount for those of you who register a friend for one of the conferences. You know, if you happen to register a friend even for a $19.99 conference, then make sure you email me and I'll give you access. I'll give you a code and I'll tell you what, I'll knock $30 off of that. I'll knock $30 off of that. So you'll get everything that's included in every other package. Plus, you'll have a 1-hour conference call with me, and you'll have access to all 3 conferences. And if you invite a friend, I'll knock $30 off. You'll have to email me for me to do that as well. So my email address, for those of you who don't know, is info@anointedfire.com. Now, I know your question. Well, what if I don't want all of those conferences? What if I don't want all this stuff? I don't want the message board. I don't want this, and I don't want that. I do want to have access to the library. That's completely fine. You can access the library for $19.99 and you can pay for one of the classes. You can pay for one of the classes. The Marriage Prep University class individually is going to be, I think, $19.99. The Soul Management course is going to be $29.99. And when we do the business access, when we're doing the business and writing a book class, that's going to be a total of $49.99. It's going to be a total of $49.99. So you can access any of those resources individually. You can access any of those resources individually. You will have to register for one of the classes, though. You can't just say, well, I want the Marriage Prep University, I want the Soul Management, or I want the other class. You can't, well, I'll take that back. You can register for those individually. You can register for those individually, but you won't have access to the audio messages. Now, I know you may say, okay, so what's the benefit of having access to the audio messages? Like, I'm going to go and listen to a bunch of audio messages. Listen, for those of you who have gold access and above, I'm going to even give you an opportunity to suggest, you know, whatever it is you're struggling with. Tell me what you're struggling with, and I don't mind. I'll do a teaching on that. But it gives you access to a variety of topics. I'll try to make sure that I post the library in this video. But you're going to have access to a variety of topics that are relevant to your life as a single Christian, as a married Christian. I even have something in here for the fellas. So listen, make sure that you register. I'm going to allow a total in the whole program, a total of 100 students to register. I typically stop at, I think I did 80 one year just for Marriage Prep University. I did 50 last year, but this year I want to let in 100 people. I want to let in 100 people. But here's the thing. I want you guys to register. I want you to go ahead and I want you to register. So when is the date for these classes? I'm glad you asked. We're going to start obviously on a Monday, and we're going to start Monday, July 28th. Monday through July 28th, and it's going to last an entire year. It's going to last an entire year. What does that mean? If you have silver access, you'll be able to access the board for, not the board, but the classroom for an entire year. You'll be able to listen to the audio teachings, and if we do a conference call, you'll be able to come on to the conference call. And I'm not talking about any of the premium conferences. I'm talking about if we're discussing homework or what have you, or if your homework assignment is to talk to one of the students and maybe discuss your homework, then that's what silver access will give you. Gold access will give you a year's access as well, and you'll have access to all the audio messages for a year. You'll have access to the message board for a lifetime, and access to one premium conference. And so all of these you're going to have access to them for a year. Do me a favor. I want you to go ahead and register. I don't want you to put it off. I don't want you to say, well, that's just July 28th. The reason I tell people not to do that, because sometimes people underestimate how fast people are to register. And a lot of times at the end of a registration, I have people reaching out to me saying, hey, I went to the forum and I can't register because they waited to the last minute. And I'm like, the classroom is full. The classroom is full. I don't want you guys to wait to the last minute. I want you to make sure that you are registering. As a matter of fact, stay tuned. When you go to the forum, I'm going to put an early bird special, and it's going to cover this weekend. So if you register by this weekend, I'm going to be knocking off the price for everybody that registers. So for the one that's $19.99, and it's already low, but I'm going to knock the price down to $14.95 for the one. And make sure I write this down so I'm not telling you guys something. You go for the one that is $49.99, I'm going to knock it down to $39.99 if you do it this weekend. For the one that's $99, I'm going to knock it down to let's do $79 if you get it this weekend. Only this weekend. I'm saying this because I always have, if I do something like this, I always have somebody that wait until after it's over with, and then they reach out to me and say, hey, Miss Tiffany, how you doing? I'm trying to register for it, but it's telling me it's $99. I'm trying to do that, and I have to tell them, ma'am, you didn't get it this weekend. I said this weekend. So please, please, please. And for the diamond status, which is $199, if you do it before the weekend is over with, I'm going to knock it down to $149. I want everybody to register. I even want you to register a friend. I want you to register a friend. Make sure that you are registering a friend. And check this out, the diamond status. Remember, if you register a friend, it doesn't matter where you register them at. If you register a friend, you get $30 off diamond status, but you'll have to email me for that. So I've been talking about this for a while. I've been doing Periscope messages about this. I don't think y'all know what's about to happen. You have no clue. To you, for some of you, it just sounds like another conference. You have no idea what's about to happen. And guess what? I'm going to try to see if we can get a special guest. Maybe we can get Pastor Ray to come back out and speak to the ladies. Y'all were super blessed by that. I know I was. We pretty much did a slumber party with Pastor Ray, and we just talked about a lot of different things. So we'll see. We'll talk to him and see what happens. But I'm excited about it. And of course, that's for one of the premium conferences. And that is, chances are, if we do that for a premium conference, it'll likely be for Marriage Prep University or maybe even Soul Management, whichever one he chooses. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. But listen, I need you to register. I need you to register. I don't want you sitting back talking about, well, not right now. Register. Last thing, because I know that somebody may say, well, I want to register for the one that's $39.99, but I don't necessarily have the money for that today. I can register for the $19.99 class on today, but can I upgrade? Yes, you can upgrade later. You can upgrade before the class starts. But let me go ahead and tell you, if you upgrade, like for example, if you pay $14.95 and you upgrade next week to gold status, that's fine, but you got to pay next week's price. That means we can't lock in the $39.99. That means that you can't come back and say, I'm ready to pay the $25 difference. No, you will have to pay for the $49 access. And it's still a steal, because the $49 access gets you access to all the audio messages with your 24 You'll be able to talk on the phone, on conference call with your sisters, access to the message board, and access to One Premium Conference. So it's still. So for those of you who say, I know I can do this next week or what have you, it's still. Hear me when I say this, and then I'll close for real. But hear me when I say this. After I get 100 registrants, I will not be opening up the class for anybody else. I can't. I'm trying to make sure that I can manage everybody. And what that means is if I'm doing homework and I'm having to check homework, 100 is already a lot, and so I don't want to overwhelm myself by letting in 150 people. I don't want to overwhelm myself with that. So make sure that you are registering. I love y'all, and I'm going to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.